Alright, quick update on Strong. So it looks like the bearish momentum is back. Now, yesterday we were talking about the scenario of this bearish pennant, and we had momentarily broken to the upside of this. I did kind of see this this bull flag potentially playing out, but I thought the bullish pennant much better defined the trend at the time. So I focused on the bullish pennant. In yesterday's video, we highlighted that we had obviously broken out, and we were talking about the scenario that Strong could potentially be getting ready for a move to the upside, coming around before maybe a day after or so, the 5th of April, which, if you don't know, is supposedly when we're supposed to get more information about Stronger. Stronger is supposed to be coming out. It's obviously already been minted. I think it was minted on the 29th of March, or it was at the end of March it was minted, so it has been minted. We should be looking for Stronger to come out around this date on the 5th of April. So I will be doing charting analysis on Stronger. That should be a breath of fresh air, because hopefully Stronger performs a lot better than Strong. Now, yesterday I obviously highlighted we had broken out on top of the bullish pennant. I also did highlight that I wasn't going to get too bullish until we do break the 190. So it's probably good that we are conservative traders, because a lot of the time you see these little fake outs on Strong and they just get beaten back down again. I also highlighted how, you know, I wouldn't necessarily get too bullish until we start putting in at least 3 or 4 days worth of momentum to the upside on the green volume candles. And I highlighted that because barring the information we've got back here, in the past, well, basically since January, so the past 3 months of data we've got on Strong, and obviously the trend is your friend until the end, and the trend is very bearish right now, we never managed to put in more than 3 days worth of green volume. We highlighted here, we got 2 days, 2 days, 3 days, and every time we do that, you can see here as well, 2 days fell off the table, 3 days here, 3 days of a pump. We were telling you to be cautious here. We were highlighting the possibility of an inverse head and shoulders that didn't necessarily play out. Nonetheless, we got the first part down with the shoulder and the big drop. The head hasn't really played out, so I'm not going to be talking about the inverse head and shoulders anymore. Doesn't seem like it wants to do that. Nonetheless, we've been talking about how I specifically, I'm a conservative trader. I want to see the 190 break before I even think about entering Strong. There's a few reasons why. Number one, Strong has a dirt cheap market cap. I'm not worrying about missing out on the first part of the trade, because I think after we do start picking up bullish momentum to the upside, we would have a 43% trade. And, well, if you're going to trade all the way up to the 200-day, 162% trade. And do bear in mind, Strong has one of the cheapest, I think it actually has the cheapest market cap out of every single altcoin that I analyzed. I might be wrong there might be 1 or 2 that have slightly cheaper, but you can see on the right side of my screen here, I analyze a lot of altcoins. I do a lot of crypto analysis. Sometimes I post 12 times a day, and, you know, Strong has the cheapest market cap out of everything I cover. Nonetheless, looking at the analysis by itself, we're back in this kind of bull flag, or bear flag rather, trajectory. And like I've highlighted before, every time we have bearish pennant, we break to the downside. Here we had a bear flag, broke to the downside. So, you know, I really think we need to start reversing coming into the 5th of April. If not by the latest, I'd really like to see it reverse in the next couple of days, because I think if Strong just keeps on hanging out and going to the downside and then, you know, breaking down and trending sideways, I think it's going to be done for Strong. I really, just my opinion, obviously not financial advice, could be wrong, but I don't see a world where Strong is going to keep breaking to the downside while Stronger is going to get released and seeing Strong being successful. So that's just my opinion. I still think it is quite likely that we could potentially have one quick flush out, not necessarily to my first price targets down here. I really don't think I'd put too much weight in these micro fibs, but you can see potentially we could have a bottom around $87. I'm not going to focus on these micro fibs too much. I'm really focusing on, you know, sticking on the sidelines until we do have a market change and a bottoming structure. We haven't seen that yet, so I'm sitting on the sidelines. In my opinion, Strong isn't bullish until we break above 190. We could have a big pump up to 190 and a rejection, and then I think, you know, that would basically be the nail in the coffin for Strong, and I would be well, I'm already very bearish on Strong. I've been covering Strong for the past month or so. We were at 272. I've been bearish literally every single video on Strong. Yesterday I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I said, you know, it looks okay, but I'm still on the sidelines till we break 190. Obviously we're back in this this bear flag. We've got selling volume stepping in, which was a shame because we had nice buying volume yesterday, but it doesn't seem like Strong wants to pick up the momentum. So look, keep an eye on what happens on the 5th of April. This is coming tomorrow. If Stronger is going to be starting to pump and nobody gives a shit about Strong anymore and it just keeps dumping and dumping and dumping, I do think that's going to be the nail in the coffin. I don't see a world where Strong is going to keep dumping and dumping, especially if we break below the 70. Like if we break below 70, I think it's absolutely done. I think we're probably heading somewhere near zero. So all in all, I'm sticking on the sidelines. I'm not trading. I haven't bought, I haven't sold, I don't own any in the first place. I'm still waiting for a market change, a bottoming signal, bullish momentum to start picking up. I'm looking for more than 3 days. I'm looking for specifically 4 days or more of green volume stepping in before I even consider entering a trade on Strong. So that is basically all I see. Also, if we come down to the smaller time frames, if we do break, especially on like the daily, if we break below, I'd say 120, keep it at 120 to be safe. If we have a daily close around 120, I think we are going to have a very, very harsh drop for Strong coming in very, very soon. So that's all I see for Strong. Bearish momentum is obviously back. We're back in this bear flag. Not looking good. Chart looks like dog shit. No need to sugarcoat it. This is probably one of the worst crypto charts I analyze out of everything I cover. Nonetheless, best of luck if you're on Strong. Best of luck if you plan on getting in stronger. Once again, none of this is financial advice. It's just my own opinion on the market. And you've always got to do what's best for you. Cowboy out. Peace.